Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Lori Candle Lover. Gonna do another Lebanon Candle Company wax review. And I have wax melts here that I have melted each one of these so I can have an idea of scent throw and scent notes and everything, so I can review these for you guys. So to start out, let's do honey buttered rolls. All right. Got honey buttered rolls back there. I only melted one wax melt with this, which I try to keep it to one because I like to see with just one how much throw it has and all that. And then if it's not super strong, then usually I'll throw in another one and see how two does together. So honey buttered rolls smells like hot buttered rolls straight out of the oven with slight hint of cinnamon. This is a really good scent. It smells like a honey buttered roll. I mean, it smells like a sweet honey type bakery scent. But with that hint of cinnamon, to me, it smells like really yummy, kind of a cinnamon roll. It kind of makes it into a cinnamon roll scent. Don't get me wrong. I like cinnamon. I like spice. So to me, this is yummy and smells great. It has, I'd say the throw with one wax melt was about a 7.5. Yeah, I mean, it's got a decent throw. So honey buttered rolls was definitely one. And I would definitely consider getting a candle of that one because it's good. And then we have Breakfast Club. It's not quite as strong on cold as honey buttered rolls, but it has a good throw. Let's see on here. Let's see. Oh, this one has a really long description, like one of the longest descriptions I have found so far on there. So Breakfast Club is inspired by the iconic movie Breakfast Club. This one smells like you just cooked a huge breakfast of bacon, eggs, toast, and pancakes. Hint of nutmeg and clove, golden pancakes, pancake batter, and maple syrup and vanilla sugar. Okay, so because this one has maple and vanilla sugar in it, it is more of a sweet kind of mapley scent. It says it has bacon and eggs, those kind of things, but like I don't really get bacon per se myself. I get more of the mapley vanilla sugar notes. It's a really good scent. I like it. I'd say the throw is about 6.5, 7. But it smells good. It's a good scent if you like kind of more of a slightly more mapley, breakfasty type scents. But yeah, it's a good one. This one could, if you paired this one with something that was a little bit more smoky, you might get a little bit more of those, simulate a little bit more of the bacony notes in that. And that could actually change the scent profile a little bit to make it a little bit more where you get a little more of like the more savory breakfast stuff in that one. So that is a thought. I might try that one actually. Okay, so then we have pistachio pudding, which I'm actually melting right now. Pistachio pudding is very strong on cold. I was like worried about a little bit of if it's that strong melting, is it a little bit of a overly strong pistachio? But melting, it actually is kind of mellowed out. And I mean, I like it strong anyway, but some people may not. But pistachio pudding cake, I definitely get the pistachio. And the description is just pistachio pudding cake, strong and delightful scent for you. It doesn't really give any specific notes, but you basically get like a pistachio type bakery scent. And it's good. I'd say for me with one, I haven't put 2 cubes in there. I just have 1 cube in there right now, and it's probably about a 6.5, 7 maybe. It's not real strong right now. It's been melting for a little while, so it's melted completely down. But if I threw another wax melt in there, I'm sure it would kick that up a little bit. But it's a nice scent, very pistachio pudding-ish, and we love pistachio pudding in my family. Like I mentioned when I did the cold review, the pistachio pudding with like the whipped cream and the marshmallows and the pineapple and bananas and all that fun stuff. That's a huge thing in my family. Like whenever we have dinners together, especially Thanksgiving, Christmas, whatever, with my extended family. So pistachio pudding is a plus in my book. So then we have Backroads and Bonfires. I have talked a little bit about this one online in the group, talking about how on cold it is very strong. On cold, it reminds me a lot of Kringle's fire scent. To me, it's almost It's like warm, like if you could picture at like a tiny hint of like warm pavement or asphalt, just a tiny bit of that mixed together with like almost a smoked suede, some kind of smoky leather. That's what it smells like to me. And the candle from Kringle was way too strong for me. And it's funny because Ryder, his was like he likes it, but it wasn't strong enough. Mine was opposite. Mine was way too strong, and but that's because for me, I don't like overly powerful certain types of scent. Um, the Kringle one, that scent was so strong on cold, and then melting it was just as strong, and I couldn't get anyone to like it. Like no one over here in my house or my kids' friends were like, whoa, they didn't like it. It was too strong. So this one I was like a little bit worried because it was like, okay, is this going to be that powerful when it's melting? Well, someone on Facebook had said that they had melted this one and it wasn't very strong melting. And I was like, really? So I was like, I got to definitely try this one. So I melted one cube and it was not super strong. So I put another cube in there. It got a little stronger. But for me, backgrounds and bonfires was a surprise because I was expecting some overpowering craziness like with the fire candle. But it's not. It's much more subtle when it's melting, which I like it that way. Some people might want it stronger. I like the mellowness of this. I could see where someone really likes the scent, they would probably want it a little stronger. But for me, because the overpoweringness is not my favorite, so liking it, I like it a little more subtle. And I think if you mix this one, I think I mixed a cube of spiced bourbon and butterscotch with it, and it changed the scent profile a little bit, but in a kind of a good way because it just kind of mixed it up a little bit. I think if you add campfire to this and added a little bit of that smokiness with that kind of clove scent could be good for this one because it also would kick it up a notch, but also change the scent profile a little bit if you didn't quite like for me, it's a little bit more of a smoked suede kind of smell for me. But this one is interesting because there are some things you can do with it. Now, if you like it straight, I would suggest maybe starting off with a couple of wax melts and going from there. I'm interested in knowing how the candle does because obviously the candle, you're just burning it straight out of the jar. You don't have to add any more wax to it. So I'm curious if anybody has this one and they've melted the candle. Let me know how the throw is on the candle. I'm curious because, sometimes it could be a slight variation with, a limited amount of wax that you put in a melter tray versus having the whole candle melting and whatnot. So anyway, I'm interested in your thoughts on that one, but it's definitely a very interesting and unique scent. So that's cool. Oh, my little dogs are barking. And then we get to campfire. Campfire, I have to say, is one of my favorite non-foodie scents I've gotten from Lebanon Candle Company so far. I mean, there's some other good ones, but this one I really like because I like the smokiness from it, but I also like the slight spice like clove or something in there. It reminds me a bit of the Goose Creek one, the what is it? Holiday Embers. And it's very similar to that one in my opinion. Now everybody's noses are different. So, and I like that one. I love this one. So the scent notes are, it really just, it doesn't give you specific scent notes. It just says, bring back memories of sitting by a fire on a cold, crisp night. I've never had a fire that had a little bit of clove in it, but I wish I did because that would be really awesome. Sitting around a campfire with some smokiness and clove, but this one is good. It has a good throw. I'd say this one's like 7.5, 8 for me. Yeah, good scent. Very, I think it's a little bit nostalgic for people who have commented on the scent. That once they've gotten it and melted it, I think they have mostly liked it. I mean, I haven't really heard or seen any negatives on campfire. So if you like the smoky, slightly spiced kind of a clovey scent, try that one out. It's good. I definitely like that one. I will buy a candle of campfire for sure. And I know my oldest daughter is probably going to steal it from me. She's waiting for me to do a review of bourbon and coconut candle that I got in my most recent order. because she wants that one. That was actually one that she chose, that scent, but she can't have it until I review it. So she's like, Mom, when are you reviewing that candle? So I got to do that one quick so she could get her candle. But anyway, that's my 2 cents on these lovelies. And I have some more wax melts to do after this. And I have a couple other candle brands to do. So please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave any comments for me. And if you want to make your first order with Lebanon Candle Company, on my page description, my YouTube description, it has a code for 20% off. Let me know if it doesn't work. We'll get you another code, but it should be fine still. Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys again real soon with some more reviews. Bye-bye.